But let's go ahead and dive right in. Let me go ahead and get the story opened up. Let's see here with voices. But yeah, if you don't know, Crash Fever is actually a property of Wonder Planet, which is the same developers, right, for Alice Fiction. And so these are two characters. I think I don't know if they're new or if they're just like popular characters from Crash Fever, because I played Crash Fever a little back in the day. It's been a long time since I touched it. But from what I gather, these two are like somewhat popular characters. I like the one on the left, Noah, a lot more than I like Darwin on the right hand side. The aesthetic of Noah is like something that I prefer, because Noah is like more of like a magey type of character. So y'all know, magic is for me all day, every day. So, but yeah. Oop, hold on, not the signal going out. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, right into the story. She goes, "Hi there, welcome to the world of Crash Fever. Yes, I hope you do enjoy your visit." Oh, Merlin. Oh, yo, not Merlin. With her little like lolly. I almost forgot about that. Merlin has like that what do you call it? A lolly complex? I think that's the right wording for it. But yeah, Merlin has her like little lolly complex. So she probably sees Noah and is like, oh my. So lovely. Were I to put such beauty into words, I describe it as enchanting as the dance of the beautiful flower fairies of Avalon. I could be so bold as to compare such stunning radiance to that of my lady Vivian. Let's dial it down a bit, Merlin. Oh, sorry about that, contractor. I was so enthralled by the vision of beauty that my soul nearly departed from its mortal coil, my bad. Merlin, you seem like a good person. Nah, run away, Noah. Run now. Yeah, you must be a real hoot to be around. You guys are more than welcome here. Yeah, allow me to introduce you to Crash Fever Land. Here you can immerse yourself in the world of Crash Fever. Yo, Merlin is so gross, bro. I swear, she's like down bad all the time. No, I have to snap out of it. I only managed to free up contractor's schedule for this today thanks to New. I have to keep it together and not waste time. I'm super obsessed with the popular Crash Fever, and my entire purpose for coming here is to introduce it to contractor. So that's why you're here. In that case, leave it to us. So also that too, if you don't know, Crash Fever it has essentially the similar gameplay to Alice Fiction. It's got some different mechanics that we don't have in Alice Fiction, but it's the most important thing about it. For me, the best part of Crash Fever is the multiplayer aspect of it. So you can do your story quests, your event quests, whatever. You can do it live with live co-op with other people, and you can see what they're tapping on their screen, like all the orbs that they're breaking. And I wish that would have came to Alice Fiction, that type of function. I don't know if it's not possible at all, but like I feel like that would have made this game 1,000 times better if we would have had. I'm sure I've said it before, but like I think that would have made Alice Fiction a lot better if we had a way to have the live co-op, so that it would feel like you and your friends or you and your teammates in your guilds or whatever could actually do events together, and like it felt like you were actually working together to beat it. Like that for me is the best part of Alice Fiction. I mean of Crash Fever. Several attractions are undergoing maintenance today, but even without them, there are tons of ways to have a blast experiencing Crash Fever here. Now then, let's head further in. Oh, they're so cute. Bro, I didn't realize Merlin was in the back of that photo. I didn't even notice that. What a gorgeous view. From its landscape to its decor and even to its fast travel scenes, this area replicates the world of Crash Fever. Yeah, so basically like a co-op raid quest. So kind of like, I'm trying to think. I probably have to find the gameplay prodigy, but you basically you would take turns, right? You would go, whoever was first, second, whatever, that person would do all of their tapping on the screen and break all of their orbs, and then the next person would go, and then the person after that, and so on and so forth. But you would be able to see whatever damage that they were able to get based off what they were tapping would affect the boss, and you would see like characters still had like their skills that they could use and stuff like that. So like it was a good concept for what it was. I just wish we would have had it here. And it's so flashy, and it's like, you know, the music is always good. Between Crash Fever and Alice Fiction, the music is great. But it really gets you hype to like want to do better and like hit all the right orbs and this and that. But I don't know. It's one of those things for me. It was like a hit or a miss thing that we didn't get it at the launch of Alice Fiction. I remember, I think it was me and maybe someone else. I forget. But they asked about it before the game even launched. They had like that Q&A section, and they were like, yeah, there's going to be multiplayer. And then we basically just got regular like world events where, for Team Hunt, where you work together to beat a boss, but you don't do it at the same time, right? Like you, it's like whatever max HP, like a world, it's kind of like a world raid quest, I guess, how they have it in some games where there's a huge HP pool and gradually over time they take the number down based off of how many people are fighting it and this, that, and the other. Like it's basically that. That's how they did the multiplayer in Alice Fiction, but it's really just not, it's not the same as what it is in Crash Fever. So no matter where you may be or what you're doing, you will be able to enjoy the complete immersion. Wow, impressive. This is definitely worth the trip. Now moving on, allow me to explain the mechanics of Crash Fever. Crash Fever, oh, I guess here we go. Crash Fever is a puzzle game in which you destroy falling panels. The simplicity makes for gameplay that is both surprisingly intricate and immensely satisfying. The player, known as the Adapter, fights against the Queen, an AI of the virtual world, Alice. Well, that's true. So the two worlds, go with each other as well too. Between Crash Fever and Alice Fiction, they kind of like one and the same, or same universe, kinda. To stop her from causing total chaos. Sounds a bit familiar, doesn't it, Contractor? Anyway, here we are. That's good. That's a nice little stage. Oh, was this reserved just for us? I'm feeling a bit like a VIP here. I think we should probably introduce ourselves before we continue. I'm Darwin. I normally spend my every waking moment researching the evolution of AI, but the organization I'm contracted with has me staffed here. I'm Noah. I can't talk today. My contracted organization also has me here, and I will be your guide around the facility. So both Noah and Darwin are folklore too. You betcha. Just like us, they have a virtual world named Alice in Crash Fever. We live normal lives in that virtual world, but it seems we were reborn as folklore here thanks to those who got to know us in the game. A truly intriguing phenomenon, if you ask me. Alice is a host to new evolutions like us, our virtual Galapagos? I see. That's why I have the same powers as the famed Noah. Well then, today, let's save the talk for later. First, why don't you two demonstrate your abilities for us? Did you catch that, Contractor? These two would rather we have an all-out match than a leisurely tour. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on, my bad. I missed it. Reasons to test your skills. I need chapstick. Yeah, you really are strong. You win. It seems the future I saw was correct. Future? Wait, don't tell me that you... Well, yeah, I sometimes see visions of the future, but they're not always concrete. I can't stand Merlin, bro. Sweet Noah, for you to manifest yourself as a folklore in our world and even retain your clairvoyance, that softness, earnestness, purity, to live under one roof with you would be a domestic bliss. Merlin is so gross, bro. I swear. Merlin is forever down bad. Like, it's nuts. Sorry about Merlin. She's a menace. Oh, no, it's alright. I was a bit wary of her at first, as I wasn't sure what kind of person she was. It's a lot of fun being around Merlin. Fun, keyword. Just hearing those words from you has given me my life as a folklore worth and meaning. What can I give you in return? Don't be shy. No request is too outrageous. Request anything. Yep. You tested our skills for a reason, isn't that right, you two? I guess you saw through us. You're more formidable than you let on, Merlin. Yeah, just leave it to me. Just leave it to Merlin, the great sage of Wales, and her contractor. Just as Noah foresaw, we've no choice but to ask for the help of a new adapter. Adapter? Well, I guess adapter, you mean me? Yeah. We've been waiting for someone like you to appear, someone with special powers. We've been waiting for that mysterious watch you carry, and for you, who knows how to use it. You even saw the chronograph in the vision? That's my Noah, your visions are incredible, and you yourself are a vision of beauty. But it's clear that you two are caught up in something rather troublesome. Could you give us more details? Thanks, you catch on quick. Sorry for suddenly forcing your hand earlier, but allow me to explain why. As Merlin already knows, this park replicates the experience of battling the powerful enemies of Crash Fever with AI. Recently, the AI started behaving strangely, finally culminating in them going rogue the other day. I had seen them go rogue in a vision, so we locked them down before they caused damage. However, the two of us alone couldn't handle multiple rogue AI entities. So this was all we could do. We couldn't even attempt debugging or anything else. We were that overwhelmed. Definitely a big problemo. But what do you think, contractor? Let's whoop some AI butt. What? Are you sure? Thank you so much. Well, we do have a lot of experience in dealing with buggy AIs. Thank you. Just hearing that takes the weight off my chest. Well then, we'll show you where we locked down the rogue AI. Wow, look at all those flowers. It's lovely here. Isn't it? The view was worth all the trouble I had deciding on which scenes to use to make it. Let's check the barrier. Good, it held well. The AI are confined in here, so on my signal, we'll release the barrier, okay? They'll attack as soon as the ceiling barrier is lifted. Be careful. Already over here. Releasing the barrier. I guess that boss at the end is probably a Crash Fever unit. And the music is it's just nostalgia too. Operation Control is underway. We won. Adapter, you're incredible. But seriously, weren't those AIs kind of OP for a theme park? You're right. The difficulty was supposed to be set to a level where ordinary people can defeat them. This must be some kind of bug. You're right about that, but the real question is how the AIs developed the bug in the first place. I examined the AIs we incapacitated, and I have a hypothesis as to how they all managed to go rogue at the same time. Expect no less from Darwin, so what's the hypothesis? The AI station in the attractions in the area, as well as the AI in each zone, are all linked to the core system of Crash Feverland. This linking mechanism was supposed to improve performance, but as I was examining it, the logs showed unusual data coming through the bypass. So basically, the abnormalities aren't stemming from the individual AIs, but from the core system itself? If so, that would explain how so many AIs all went rogue at once, meaning things have gone from bad to far worse. In that case, let's debug the core system now before... Wait, that's a bad idea, right? Alright, I doubt the remaining rogue AI will sit and twiddle their thumbs while we work on the system. Unfortunately, our isolation method doesn't block the core system's bypass. AI could easily travel to the core system through it. We could end up facing numerous AIs all at once. Imagine massive numbers of AIs rushing you. Even for us, that's too much. Don't jump to defeat yet. I may have found a solution. Luckily, the amount of memory supporting each zone that AI could materialize in isn't significant. Now, how to make use of it? Oh, then there's a limit to the number of AIs in each zone? Meaning, right, I'm like, bitch, I'm lost too. I'm so confused. Meaning the zone we just fought in was too small for numerous AIs to fit into. Elaborating from there, the only place they could use the system bypass to attack us in full numbers would be the core system. Ooh. Oh wow, I didn't realize it would do that. You can read the story like this? It's never like turned with the phone before, the phone orientation. Yo, that's wild, I didn't know we could do that. That's really cool actually. If you want like a cool screenshot, you can do it like that. To avoid that, we could attack and disable zones individually. The number of AIs that can appear in a zone is limited, so we won't have to worry about them flooding in through the system bypass, meaning we take them out one by one. Once we neutralize the AIs in each zone, we'll then be free to travel to the core system safely and begin debugging, which will neutralize everything. But remember, Contractor, every single rogue AI are particularly powerful here. We can handle it. Lyon, just hearing you gives me confidence. Then it's decided. I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Let me express my gratitude once more. Thank you for lending us your strength. Right, save your thanks till after we've won. I get a kick out of that personality of yours. Well, let's move to the next zone. Giving up on that. This is it. Ooh, a dream world. This is some high quality stuff. I'd have preferred to introduce this to you to the attraction while I was still safe and enjoyable. I'm afraid you'll have to forgive me on that count. Alright, I'll open the gate. It's gonna be very violent in here. Be careful. I can tell. That's some bloodlust it's got. I can almost sense it reaching out to us through the gate. Opening the gate. 3 more seconds. But I still love the game, don't get me wrong, I do. Like, I enjoy playing Alex Fiction. They just made some really dumb decisions, in my opinion. And even like recently with like the controversy they had going on with the dude getting arrested and from the company, that was wild too. They might have been bugged, but boy, they were brutal. Could someone give them a pair of ears or something to remind them that they're just a theme park AI? Could the bug not just be making the AIs aggressive, but also feeding them data that increase their strength? If you're right, then that's all the more reason. In worst case scenario, they could even break the seals themselves and create chaos outside the park. That'd definitely be a problem. I'd hate to see any beloved Crash Fever. I'd hate to see my beloved Crash Fever have its name tainted by such an event. What was that? It felt like the entire facility was shaking. Oh, she getting a vision? Yep. Noah, did you see a vision of the future? Does this phenomenon mean we're at the brink of branching futures? But what are they? Everyone wait, don't fight. The next rogue AI is Amaterasu. She's far stronger than the previous AI. It's dangerous to fight her. Huh? So the next AI we face, whoever she may be, is that much stronger than the previous ones? What's going on? I got it. It all makes sense. We've been neutralizing and shutting down AI that are connected to the core system, as well as closing off bypasses between zones that data could travel through. Right, if we didn't, the AI that we shut down could restart and potentially become even more violent. And now, having lost access to the bypasses, where does that bug data go? So that's it. Right, with nowhere else to go, the bug data is moving through the core system bypass, which can't be closed. The phenomenon in the area just now was likely due to a massive volume of bug data passing through the bypass to Amaterasu. Meaning the next AI who awaits us, Amaterasu, must be incomparably stronger and more aggressive than the previous AIs. No, what should we do? That's such an anime answer. As long as we have our friends, we can win. We can change the future. The chronograph is glowing. That's right. The contractor has many friends. With the weapon of legend, the chronograph, and with our friends by our side, there's no future we cannot change. You're right. This is our story. Not the Orin line. This is my story, and you're not a part of it. And we have to be the ones telling it. No more glimpsing hazy futures, but changing them instead. Looks like that inspired some fierce courage in our little Noah. Okay, time for the last minute change in strategy. I know we haven't finished closing down every zone, but let's start debugging the core system directly. Repairing the system will be the first priority for Noah and me. You two will head off to fight Amaterasu, who will definitely try to stop us. It's risky, but it's probably our best option to repair the core system before the AIs can get any stronger. If that's decided, then let's go. Alright, boss fight, here we go. Whoa, so hot. The AI must have configured this heat this high. No, maybe the AI itself is generating the heat. I think so. Not to mention, the core system is located here. There's no telling what consequences these temperatures could have. Let's put a stop to it ASAP. Bypass the perimeter and start the kernel scan. The bug has to be hiding somewhere deep within the system. And Noah, tell us as soon as you have a vision, no matter what you see, got it? Okay. Amaterasu's incoming. Coming in fast. 5 more seconds. 4, 3. Let's roll, contractor. Be careful. Yeah, this should be easy, though. Ooh, this boss theme. Okay. It definitely changed. Oh, she's level 30. This is a wrap. I'm not even watching what they're doing. I think she heals, right? Noah is a healer? Yeah, she heals a little bit. Oh, I should have done it to her. It would have been way better to use it on her. Oh well. Oh no. So I messed it up. Yeah, she didn't even stand a chance. It was over with from the get-go. I wonder what kind of weapon that is. Like a mirror? It's a crystal, I think? I don't know.
Are you satisfied? Let me show you the underworld. Ready to meet Anubis?
I love Cleo so much. Cleo's so good. Yeah, that was like dumb simple. That wasn't it wasn't hard at all. I wonder what level it is in the very hard mode. Steering me, a rewritten future. Damn, I can't find it, but it has to be hiding somewhere in the kernel. Darwin, I'm having a vision. It's dark. Something inside of a box? Roger that. Somewhere inactive, somewhere protected. Found it. Nice one, Noah. But the framework is oddly systematic. This isn't a bug like it was a virus? No. Darwin, the rollback version is ready. Okay, gonna shut down the current version and roll back in one shot. We've stopped Amaterasu. Hurry before the AIs come through. Rolling back, we're at 30%, 55%, 72, and 100. Phew. Looks like the worst is over. I think we can handle the rest on our own, but first things first, nice work. We changed the future. Thank you so much. It's all thanks to you two. It's because we all work together. Yeah, we just helped out a little bit, is all. But it'd be great if next time you didn't suddenly test our skills without explanation during a fun outing. I'm sorry. Merlin is so gross. Fear not, all is well. How could I stay mad at that adorably flustered face? Right, stop ogling her. Merlin is so nasty, bro. Well, I guess this is where we part ways for now. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Crash Feverland will have to review its security and safety programs and also undergo some maintenance. But once that's done, please come back and see us. Then you can actually enjoy the theme park experience. We'll send you complimentary tickets, so please come back and visit us. Of course we will, my dear. You needn't even ask. I'd come back to you no matter what the obstacle in my way. Plus, there's a good chance this whole thing wasn't caused by an incidental bug. We shouldn't let our guards down. You don't think it's terrorism or something? I couldn't say. Whether it may be, we'll need to keep an eye out. We shouldn't assume we're in the clear just because nobody fessed up to it. But I think it'll be fine. Did you see that in the future? No, I didn't, but I know no matter what the future I see, if we all work together, we can change it. A bright future is in our hands. Just hearing those sweet words is enough to send me straight to God's kingdom. Oh, I just saw a vision. It was a little strange. Someone scary was standing in front of Merlin. A girl with long black hair. She was very angry. Oop. Uh-oh. Does that ring any bells? No, I kind of forgot that I promised to do something important for New in exchange for borrowing Contractor for the day. We can still change the future, right, Noah? There's still a chance, right? Right? Is New gonna pop up? Oh no. So the Great Sage of Wales is surprisingly careless for one so wise, but I think that's part of the charm. Well, see you later. Of course, we'll be waiting for you in the world of Crash Fever.